Alright, hello fun and welcome back to my Fallout 4 Mod Spotlight series, where today we are having a look at the double barrel rifle mod, which is being made by user ChrisLore2882. And what this glorious little piece of work looks to add into the game is a fun new 500 Nitro Express double barrel rifle for you to enjoy, and I have very much been enjoying myself with this weapon, as not only is it cool to have a kind of old school double barrel hunting rifle into the game, but I mean, come on, 500 Nitro Express, that's just a powerful round, and I think wonderful for this world. So let's jump on over here and take a look at what we do get with the double barrel rifle, which in its most standard basic form will do 50 damage with the new custom 500 Nitro Express round with a firing rate of 36, a range of 227, accuracy of 65, and a weight of 10.9. Not too bad there, and as you can see, this is a pretty decent looking gun, very nice on the modeling and texturing. Of course, looking fairly similar to the double-barrel shotgun we already have in the game, but this one with a bit more of that sort of old-school hunting detail to it, which I do quite like. And this will always and forever be a rifle. That is what this is. No pistol variants for this or anything along those lines. This is a hunting gun, which is a good times. And as you can see here, it does have quite the list of different modifications for you to really up the damage on this thing quite nicely, change some textures, add a few things here and there. Always a very fun. It's not going to be anything too wacky or crazy, barring one thing, the ammo. We'll get to that later though. But all in all, a good set of modifications to make this thing last you longer into the game. Now, as for how you do get your hands on these lovely things, well, it is going to be simple, but also rare. Now, it is added into the leveled loot list, and will rarely spawn within weapon vendors and also on bosses. So it might take you a little bit to get to this thing, but once you do, you can enjoy it, and it's easy to make the ammunition for it, thankfully. That is not a rare occurrence, as you can simply go to any chemistry station in the world, and down in utility, you have the new 500 Nitro Express round that can be made so long as you have rank 1 in gun nut, as well as some acid, copper, fertilizer, and steel. But not only that, here comes the slightly weird modification that I quite like. You can also change the ammo to an irradiated version. Which I like. It will require some already built 500 Nitro Express rounds, then you just add in some asbestos, nuclear material, and oil, and it'll add to the damage. We'll see it in the modification category here in a moment, an additional 20 radiation damage to your shots, on top of the already good damage that the 500 Nitro Express round will do. So very nice there, and I think very appropriate for Fallout, an irradiated round. That also seems to be even more appropriate by the requirement for asbestos in there, as well as the nuclear material. A little bit of insult to injury there. You gotta love that. Now, I do also need to mention there is a DLC requirement for this to function. You are gonna need Far Harbor for this gun to work, but once you do, you can make these glorious things. Well, find these glorious things, then make the ammo, and it's good times. Let's go take a look at what modifications we do have for this gun, and starting with the receiver category, which is the pretty typical things in here, from standard to heavy, on up to advanced, which is going to give you quite a bit of additional damage there to 87, which is pretty darn good, and we can up that more in a few other ways. Now, then in the barrel category, we've got either a standard, a light, or an improved barrel to really help with your various sighted accuracy, etc. Very good. Then the stock category, just two things of either the standard or the marksman stock, and I quite like the marksman stock as it actually adds some rounds to the butt of the gun here, so it just adds in a very cool aesthetic look, along with, of course, helping with your accuracy. Now then, in the sights category, we either have the standard iron sights, some glow sights, and then a few different just normal scopes for you to use. Everything from a 2x on up to a 10x. So very nice there, and this being a big game hunting rifle, the 10x scope gonna be pretty decent, especially with that 227 range. That's pretty good. Pretty good. You'll get a lot of use out of that scope. Now then we have the wood color, a nice aesthetic option here, where we either have the special walnut, red chestnut, or ebony. All very cool, and always nice to be able to change up that look to something that more matches your style. We then have a damage modifier category, which, you guys know my opinion on those. They tend to feel cheaty to me if there's no requirements, and we have no requirements here. But hey, if you want to up the damage to 25, 50, or even 100%, you do you, have fun. And with that 100% damage modifier there, oh boy, you get some good increases there, which really does help this gun work far into the late game, especially with that better receiver. And of course, the other ammo. Now in the ammo category, we either have the standard 500 Nitro Express, or switch it up to those radiation rounds, which, as mentioned, do give you that extra plus 20 radiation damage on top of the already good 50 physical damage. Very fun. And then finally, we have a firing mode category here, where we either have the standard single trigger, where you pull the trigger and one barrel will fire, pull it again, the other barrel will, or both triggers, which is great. It doesn't actually modify the damage here because it is going to physically shoot both of the rounds at once, so whatever damage you've gotten this thing up to, times that by 2, and that's what this'll do every time you pull the trigger. Granted, you are also gonna have to reload a lot more often, but hey, good power there. Very fun. And that is it for all the modifications. It ended up having a pretty good selection of things, where you can, you know, make yourself a nice little proper sort of a hunting rifle, as I've done here, or go with the double trigger glow-sided thing that I made here, which, you know what, I'm actually gonna go back to this thing just to up the damage more, just to make it easier on myself for the the Death Claw later. I didn't use the damage modifier on, nope, this is the wrong gun entirely. There we go. So this, without the damage modifier, is the most amount of damage you can get with this without any additional perks, just with a standard character build. But of course, with that damage modifier there, with the 100%, it does not, surprisingly, affect the radiation damage, but the physical damage, though, getting that thing up to 137. Not too bad. And of course, if you do have any various perks, that'll be even better. Now let's take a look at this thing with just the standard rifle and take a few shots. And there we go. A nice, solid reload. Yeah, it is, you know, not exactly the fastest gun in the world, considering the fact that you gotta reload after every 2 shots, but the actual trigger pool isn't too bad, you can see there. And overall, it's just fun. My one major complaint that I actually do have with this gun mod is that it doesn't have a custom sound. It's just using one of the standard in-game ones, and if you have a 500 Nitro Express round, you really expect that to have a bit more oomph behind it, and the sound of this just seems a bit meh. But other than that, it's, you know, a fun gun. Now let's take a look at my marksman one here, just doing the straight 137 damage with the 500 Nitro Express, and of course, a nice scope on there for hunting purposes. There we go. Wonderful. A good reload, and magnificent. And then, of course, finally, my glow-sided one. I should have maybe put the 2x scope on there, but, you know, I wanted to see the glow sight a little bit better than the iron sight, as you would expect. But more importantly for this one, it does the double tap. Ooh, did I accidentally change that? I thought I put the double tap on this one. Did I mess that up? Oh, no, I did. Did something glitch there? I was using this earlier, and it did fire off both rounds at once. Ooh, I think I may have just encountered a glitch. Why does this always seem to happen to me when I'm recording the video? There it goes. There it went. I don't know why it freaked out there for a moment, but now it's fine. Now it's working just fine. And yeah, there you go. You just send both of those rounds down range and then are required to reload once again. Gotta love it. It's like a double-barreled 2-shot machine gun. Beautiful. Good times, good times. So let us actually spawn ourselves in a Death Claw after that weird glitch. Fun. And see how this thing pans out. This one, of course, has the radiation rounds. A little bit of extra damage there, but... Ooh, it would have helped if I would have actually hit him. Ooh, there we go. There we go. Oh, he's coming back. He's coming back. Ooh, that did good. That did good. Oh, he's making it up here. There we are. Again, it would help if I properly hit him. I actually think he may be stuck. Wow, that shot did great. And he's dead. Yeah, that second to last shot really did a number on him. God, I do love that double shot. Yeah, which, you know, in close range, that is going to do a lot of damage. We can just see there, that 2 shots, because it does the second shot right after the first, it is going to be... you know, giving you a lot of kicks. That second shot is not going to be nearly as accurate. Even with the aiming, you can see that pull up with that. So yeah, definitely with that, probably would work a lot better if you were trying to shoot someone directly in front of you. Let's give that a go. Wait for it. Ooh, that went okay. That went okay. I think one of the rounds may have missed. Yeah, doing that shot there. That second round is definitely going to miss from that range, so we might as well just get out the 137 damage one. Again, oh my god, I missed both of those shots. Jesus. Why am I so bad at aiming sometimes? Oh, we made it down! Oh god! Well, I think I'm about to die here. You know what? I don't feel like dying today. There we go. The fun part about console commands. Die, Deathclaw. There we go. Oh my god, I just thought of something while cheating. I don't have to reload. Die! Well, that's ridiculous, and I love it. Wonderful, wonderful. But yes, that is the double barrel rifle mod. A fun little addition to the game, giving you a proper old school elephant gun style hunting rifle that is just a load of fun. Adds in a cool new ammo for you to play around with, and an even more interesting radioactive version, if you so desire. So if you'd like to check this one out for yourself, which I'd certainly recommend you go and do, you have a look at the link in the description as per usual. But that, my friends, is going to be it for this one today. Hopefully you have enjoyed and you come back for whatever we do look at next. But until then, thank you for watching, and as always, have a good one.